Did I see the retold audio in the latest AoE patch? No. This loading time is wild. Yeah, it's crazy. Sick Twitch download clip. I think we need to get this game started, but I can watch it maybe in a break or so. What do you mean cacti field for Aztecs? I didn't see any cactus. Did I? Maybe. What? Such a weird leak, this one. I don't know what to make of it. Joey gonna massacre Uli, we'll see. Ooh, both players going for Aztecs first. And then I think it's like the loser have to play Aztecs and the winner has to play something else or something. Not sure about the rules, but either way, looks like we have a Aztec mirror in the beginning. And I'll make sure to give my expert commentary throughout this match. I'll make sure to sort of guide you through everything that's going on the screen here. So these are aurochs. These can be hunted. And when you hunt animals, you get food, and food can be exchanged for commoners. And joeybadz is playing Husksuppe. He's getting Fire Strike. Call down a fiery serpent to damage enemy units over a small area. Deals more damage in later ages, weak against villagers and buildings, so makes sense. You can't really abuse this in a K gauge. And what is this? There's an archer, Tequihua. I guess this guy, yeah, so Ulysses is playing Tezcatlipoca, and he's getting archers. He's got so many units running around already. What? So how does he get all those units? Is that with the Tezcatlipoca? It must be. This is crazy. Like, you really need a very high APM for this to work, I imagine. Even getting an archer here with no damage? No? The archer can't attack in a K gauge, I suppose. What a nightmare to cast Aztec games with these names. Yeah, that's the hardest part here. Figuring out the god bonuses and the civ things and such, that's one thing, but pronouncing everything, that's a nightmare. But yeah, Ulysses, he's just running around with 4 scouts right now. Ridiculous APM required here. At least the economy, by the looks of things, is really, really simple. Like I said, I think it's a lot like Greek. So you just go 6 on food, 3 on wood, 2 on gold, and now some more on food probably. So that's good. You have 4 units that you need to take care of, but then the economy is super, super simple. Almost as easy as Uranus. Why are there flowers in the sand like these? I don't know. It's not flowers though. Yo, are you watching this? We've got yellow chicken now, and black ones too. Big quality of life improvement here. Yellow chicken. This is what people want. This is what people have been asking for ages now. Can we have yellow chickens in AOM, please? Finally, we deliver. Looking at the map, 3 orcs in the beginning and 4 rhinos right over here next to a town center. A bunch of zebras too. So this is insane amounts of hunt. Really, really insane amounts of hunt. There's more aurochs over here. Zebras here as well. Like, there's hunt for ages. So I imagine that map control is going to be of pretty high importance. This map reminds me of a high hunt Blue Lagoon. I'm not sure what map actually is. Mega random. So yeah, it reminds me of a high hunt Blue Lagoon. Either way, Ulysses is doing a good job here with the building placement of the temple. Wait, the Zompantli and the temple. And 1 relic secured here. No, not secured. Picked up. Decoys. Target anywhere to create decoys. Decoys look like soldiers but deal no damage when attacking. Creates more in later ages. Okay, I see what's going on. So Ulysses used his arcade gauge god power to go scouting with in the arcade gauge. I didn't install the Aztec mod. No, that's true. Maybe I'll do that in between games here. Dude, there's so many mods and I still don't quite understand how it works on extended edition. Okay, so Tezcatlipoca. He can make 3 scouts in the arcade gauge, which cannot attack, but it's still a really nice buff to your early game to be able to scout that well. We see joeybadz going up through a minor god in the classical age. Target a group of youth barrack soldiers to promote up to 6 of them into noble warriors. So you promote classical units to heroic age units. That's pretty cool. You need to figure out which 6 units you want here. Kind of like when you use Valor. You need to use them most of the time on Mimilos rather than on Termas. So we'll see what joeybadz ends up doing here. I'm sure some of these youth units are have much better versions in heroic age than others. We'll see what Joey does. Both players are hunting outside of the base, building 2 youth barracks, and Ulysses has gone up through a god, giving him Hand of Fire. Create a circular wall of fire that traps military units and damages the enemy soldiers while healing your own. Does not affect civilians. Bit of a skirmish here. So what is that? What did that do? Traps military units and damages the enemy soldiers while healing your own. That's sick. It's like kind of like it's a very unique god power. Sounds a bit broken because what does it do? Damages the enemy soldiers, healing your soldiers, blocking military units, other military units from leaving. Like, it's 3 effects here. Sounds really, really broken. Especially in a mirror matchup where both players are doing the exact same thing. So the good thing is joeybadz can make super units with his Warrior's Blessing. He's gonna need to get some really good value out of that, or he's just going to lose because Hand of Fire sounds broken. There it is, there it is. Jaguar Knight. Are these the heroic age units? I don't know. But Joey should be able to win here, unless Hand of Fire is used. There's the Sacred Dogs. This is the unit I was talking about. I know last time there was an Aztec tournament, dog spam was the way to go. In a lot of the games. This Ulysses taking down a barracks here, actually a big deal because Joey hasn't been able to rebuild it just yet. And this one is only now trying to be built, so Ulysses is really putting up a really nice pressure here, even though Joey got the Hands of Fire, the Warrior's Blessing. I think he's a bit reticent trying to engage in a full-on confrontation because he knows that the Hand of Fire will probably mean it's a Ulysses victory. Could even use it now, just to pick off a bunch of these units here. The Yahui myth unit, a powerful lizard with a fiery breath that causes an area to burn. It sounds really broken too. This is the best minor god for the Aztecs, guys. I'm calling it right now. The one that Yuli has here. And there it is. Like, you're chasing an enemy army and you're forcing them to stand back and fight here. And they're taking damage from the god power. Ulysses' army is being healed. Are you kidding me? And it lasts for this long? There's no way that Joey can win here in a mirror matchup where both players are doing the same. Yeah, and I do think Joey was using spread and kind of made things awkward for him, but Ulysses has got such a big advantage now with that Hand of Fire God power. That GP is just broken. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. This sounds so sick. Why does it have 3 effects? Healing your own units, damaging enemy soldiers, trapping military units. It's absolutely insane. Like, if this was a Heroic Age God power, I would say it sounds really, really good. But for a Classical Age God power, are you kidding me? And then you got this unit here as well, with a Fiery Breath that causes an area to burn. So they're trapped in the circle, and then you burn the outer sphere of the circle. And they're getting burn damage as well. I don't know what the meta is like right now, but this is my first impression, is that this minor god with the lizard, with the Hand of Fire, is really, really broken. Even if it didn't do damage, the heal the trapping is really valuable. I agree, Joer. Even if it was just trapping, even then it would be really, really good. But I don't want to sound negative, because I don't know what I'm talking about, but that's just my first impression. And we did see right here that this god power had a huge effect here. Joey couldn't take a fight because of it. Meta last year was just spam Jaguars and Goldmine and win by rush. I see. Tower upgrade in for joeybadz here. He's got some Kextaketl and he's got some Tequihua as well. Eating the cows and trying to stay in the game, but I don't know what his idea here is. He's losing towers as well. Haven't quite managed to wall chip them, unfortunately, so Ulysses is able to just run around and take down towers here. Towers cheaper for Aztecs, cool. 160 and 80, so it's like a 60 resource discount. Ulysses grabs himself a second TC here, and not looking to go Heroic Age anytime soon. But joeybadz kind of looking like he wants to. Could even go there soon, I think. He's really looking for it right now, as you can see. He's got almost 800 food. I think if he just uses the bell, he'll have 800 food. And then these guys are trying to get to that 500 gold stage. Getting the Chianguis here as well. Unique economic building where one can buy prisoners, turkeys, and more. Turkeys! Turkey is an animal that can be herded back to your town. It will fatten. Ooh, that's so sick. 50 gold for a turkey. That's crazy that you can buy cows, basically. Or goats, or pigs, or whatever. That's crazy. So, like, on low hunt, Aztecs should be really good having access to turkeys. No racism. Alright, it's Turkey. I'm sorry. Anyway, trying to stay in the game, not going Heroic Age just yet. And his macro, I think, might be a bit off. We'll see. Is he able to get... Yeah, I think he may be able to get 800 now. And Ulysses, on the other hand, he's got a kicking economy right now. So both players are actually about to go heroic now. We do see... excuse me here, guys. Mictlantecuhtli in for Joey. And for Ulysses, we've got... Likewise, it's Mictlantecuhtli. Of course, of course. We'll see what it does when we get there. These units look like insects. They're very thin compared to other AOM units. But they're Aztecs and they're runners, so it kind of makes sense. This Husksuppe, haven't seen it in effect just yet. But it does produce favor and emits a frightening aura that increases the rate of capturing. Yeah, so it's the one you have that gives you favor over time. Both players actually just got a lot of favor, so they must have been sacrificing units. I think. There's Heroic Age in for Joey. Death's Awakening summons shadows of Migdalan based on the population you have, and all shadows use positive regeneration while this power is active. I like that. I like the concept of this god power because it means you cannot just go fast heroic. You need an army behind it. But the fact that Ulysses has that god power as well just means that Ulysses is even more ahead of Joey now, because Ulysses has 2 TCs versus just 1 for Joey. So this god power will be even stronger for Ulysses than it is for Joey. Maybe we'll see it here. I hope so. Yo, what's this unit? Okay, here we go. Double Death's Awakening here. Where are they? Oh, they're just like regular units with weird skin. So hard to cast. So hard to figure out what's going on here. Some dogs in the fray here. We even got rams in for Ulysses. And the Yahweh still alive. 450 HP. Hasn't taken damage yet. It's crazy. What is the semi-mommy thing? Yeah, I was looking at that one too. I think it's dead now. But it looked really funky. How did Yuli manage to get 2 rams already though? I feel like he's just... Oh, he built a forward craftsman guild and now he's spamming rams at a 250 resource cost. So these are actually costly units. They're like the Norse rams in terms of cost and usage by the looks of things. Really cool death animations on the... what are they called again? Death's Awakening units. GG! Ulysses wins. I mean, this was mostly decided by just having access to that ridiculous god power, Hand of Fire. Joey had about the same army as Ulysses did, but he never engaged into a full fight because he knew he would be in a bad spot if he did so. And then eventually, Ulysses just had enough of an army where he said, alright, I'm gonna use it, even if you're retreating. I'm gonna force you to fight me, and he just got an advantage that way. So, yeah, for now, that god power looks ridiculous. Will be interesting to see the other matchups where it's going to be Aztec versus, I don't know, Greek, Norse, Atlantean. See what people will use to counter the Aztecs with.